What's up, everybody? Thank you for clicking on the link. So I finally got to see the finale episode of Empire. All I want to know is what's going on with Empire. What are they going to do? Where they going? Where they headed with next season of Empire? I mean, it's like it's some lazy writing, some lazy directing. It's like Lee Daniels and them got together and said, y'all, we've been pussyfooting around all season. Let's just go ahead on and wrap this thing up and let's just start all over fresh. So what they done, because I don't want to do a full review on it. I haven't had a desire really to do a review of Empire. I've been forcing myself to do it because it's so up and down and unpredictable. But on the last episode, basically what then happened is Mama Leah has framed Anika for killing Tariq. We know Mama Leah killed Tariq in the next to last episode. She stabbed him in the neck with an envelope opener. Well, she got Anika to come over to the house and got her to open up some divorce papers supposedly and had her to put her handprints all over that same letter opener. Okay, Tariq's body is still in Lucius's house. Mama Leah also, towards the end of the episode, she calls Anika to make sure she's at the place that she's supposed to be at, like in a hotel that she's been staying in, and she's going to send the police over there to her because they have the evidence now. So Mama Leah is smart. Y'all call her crazy, but she kind of smart. Mama Leah told Lucius that Tariq was not his friend and he was his enemy, and she was right about that, I believe. I don't think Tariq had good intentions for Lucius even in the end. And also, of course, Anika, she never liked Anika. Anika is the one that killed Rhonda, and she killed Rhonda's baby as well. So Anika kind of got what she deserved in the end. But who knows? It was so fast. Y'all even think she gonna stay in jail? I don't. Then you got the Dubois. The Dubois is still mad with the Lions. And so even though, before I even get to that, at some point, Diane Dubois, the mother, had to have called Anika and told her that she had the baby. And I remember on the last episode before the finale that when they were having that meeting at the Dubois headquarters, she looked at Anika real pitifully. She felt sorry for her. So I'm sure she called her and told her where the baby was. And one night she goes to see the baby. Hakeem follows her that night and figures out that she's got something. She knows all about the baby, so he assumes that she's in on whatever plan that the Dubois had to take the baby. Okay, and at some point they get him on board. They have conspired against the Lions again. I don't know what's going to happen next season. They don't tell you what Diana's plans are, but I cannot believe she's wasting all this time and energy just because don't nobody want her baby boy. I think Cookie should be glad she got out of that relationship because he is a mama's boy and she would be miserable all her days with Angelo. Anyway, so that's going on. They also are plotting to bring down Jamal. Apparently they're going to bring down everybody in the family one by one. They've gotten Dubois' nephew, this singer named Terrell, to actually go out and flirt with him at an LGBT event that Jamal held, and he sung directly to Jamal. So now Jamal thinks he's in love and all of that. And if you watch the episode, you'll see that, he's planning on hooking up with him. What else is going on? Lucius, of course, dumps Juliana just like I suspected he would. I've been saying this whole season that there's no way in this world that Lucius is abandoning Cookie like that. But he did a good job of playing it well. I mean, the whole time I saw them together, the only thing I could think about was King Ahab and Jezebel, because that doggone Juliana had Lucius by the balls these past 4 or 5 episodes. Anyway, so that happened just like I suspected, but real quick, like I said. What else happened? Andre. I thought Andre had abandoned his plans to kill Andre, but obviously he hadn't. And if we've been paying attention this whole season, he's been mad, scowling. Even after he agreed to go along with Cookie's plan, he's still been sort of miserable and carrying himself in a hateful way. So I'm not surprised that he followed through with his plan to try to kill him. And what he did was him and Shine hooked up to get this Unabomber. They brought this Saudi Arabian or this Indian fella to create a bomb for him. So that was his plan, was Shine to actually blow his daddy up. Okay, I'm mad because Andre thinks he has the right to take over a company that he had nothing to do with building. Okay, so then, so that is going on. Andre, the whole time he was messing with Charlotte, he was trying to extort her. We should have known, which we kind of knew that in the next to last episode anyway, because he let her know on this last escapade they were about to sleep together on this particular episode, and he told her he had her filmed. He's got her on film, so I'm pretty sure he can get her to do anything he wants her to do at this point, and that's probably going to be to try to gain Vegas. Okay, so anyway, towards the end, he realized he finds out because Lucius turned over a new leaf after seeing a couple from him and Cookie's past came to visit them at the casino, and he realized how much they love each other. So he didn't have a change of heart. He realized he loves Cookie. He wants to spend the rest of his life with her, and he does not want to spend all his time at Empire, and he wants her to travel the world with him. Basically, he wants to remarry Cookie. So they get ready. They're preparing to do this. Everything's all happy, sounds all good. Jamal performs his song on stage from actually, it turns out to be from Cookie Met Lucius album. Lucius was just playing with Cookie, and he actually debuted the When Cookie Met Lucius album that Jamal was working on all along. And he also put a song on the album, which I loved. I love that old school feeling that it had. What else happened, y'all? I'm trying to be real quick because I only have a few minutes left on this Spreaker recording. So that is going on. So everything seems to be all good and great and everything. And I want to mention too, how is it that Shine is working both with Andre and with Cookie? So all this time they've been fighting in the episode, Shine and Andre. They basically been faking, trying to throw Cookie off, make her think they hate each other, but they're actually working together. So Cookie wants Lucius to live, but then Andre wants to kill him. So he's working with both of them. They got to get rid of Shine. I thought Shine and Lucius had come to some sort of agreement that they were actually okay with each other, but obviously that is not the case. So anyway, as time goes on, Cookie winds up calling off her plan with Shine. She winds up getting him to end whatever plot she had against Lucius, whatever they were going to do at the Vegas thing. Andre, near the end, because everybody's feeling so good, and Lucius has had a change of heart, he actually turns over the day-to-day runnings and business dealings of Empire to Andre and Hakeem and Jamal, basically to Andre. And Andre is so overwhelmed with grief and guilt because he knows that he is about to try to kill his daddy. So you can see it all in his face when Lucius tells him this, because he doesn't expect this. So he has to leave out in a hurry, and he runs to try to catch up with the Unabomber, and he runs into Shine instead. Shine has the phone that is going to be used to trigger the bomb. He tries to take it from Shine, but Shine is not giving it up. Shine has already made up his mind he's going to help kill Lucius, and so he's not going for it. And so basically Shine keeps it, and Andre has to run back. And actually, as Cookie and Lucius are getting ready to leave, they are walking out of the casino, headed to the Bentley that's out there waiting on them to take them wherever they're about to go. And Andre yells out and tells them, "Mom, Dad, y'all stop." And so they wound up getting pushed out of the way by Andre, but the car blows up. Cookie gets thrown to the ground, I think, by Lucius. Lucius winds up I don't know how he didn't get blown up, but he winds up getting thrown real hard, and it causes him to go into a coma, which they show you later on at the end of the episode, and he cannot remember anybody. He's going to come out of the coma, but he has total amnesia. He doesn't know anybody. So I have no idea where this plot is going. Something else I was going to mention. Like I said, the Dubois have plotted against the Lion family, and they have gotten Hakeem on board, and they have gotten Anika on board. But of course, Anika has been arrested, so she's going to prison. But they've gotten Hakeem on board. Hakeem actually, at one point during the show, he comes in to assure Cookie and Lucius that baby Bella is okay. He has seen her. He took a picture of her, but he tells them a lie that he saw the baby at home with Anika at her parents' house. But instead, the baby, of course, was at the Dubois' house. So, and I think Lucius noticed something when he looked at the picture on Hakeem's phone, because he asked him, "What was that picture taken?" And Hakeem lies and said, "At Anika's mother's house." So anyway, I don't know where all of that is going. I don't know if these charges are going to stick with Anika, if she's going to be able to get herself out of this situation. It's just a whole lot going on. It just seems like a bunch of lazy writing and everything. And like I said, it's not that it wasn't a good episode, but I feel like they had all season to build up to what happened in the final episode. Maybe they should have added a couple of episodes. But anyway, I just hope they can recover next season, because I don't know what's going to happen. Now, Lucius has this nurse, played by Demi Moore, and she is a specialist that specializes in helping patients in his condition that are in comas or have been in comas. And when she comes in to check on him, she's actually rubbing all over him real romantically and holding his hand, and it's very strange and uncomfortable for the family. And it was uncomfortable for me too, watching her sit there and do what she was doing. I'm like, what's going on? Is this her technique for getting him to come back to consciousness? What is she doing? And so I was reading some information online, and they were saying that perhaps when he comes out of his coma, he's the only person he's going to be familiar with is this nurse played by Demi Moore. So I don't know if that's going to be another storyline, another love triangle, but y'all, I just don't know. It just seems like stuff keeps happening repetitiously on Empire. It's like every time you think that Cookie and Lucius are going to be together, something winds up happening to destroy it. So it's like, maybe they need to leave it alone. Maybe they need to stop trying to be together. I don't know. Maybe they just need to work together and just be professional. I don't know. What do y'all think? It's just so much that was packed into that little 45 minutes worth of episode. And they just ended everything too quick. They got rid of Juliana way too quick. She should have put up a fight. The only thing she did was kind of threaten Lucius and tell him to watch his back. But what is she gonna do? I mean, I know there's Shine, and I know that there are a whole lot of people that's left hanging. All these people that she was working with. I don't know. It's just so many loose ends and so many holes in the storyline. And I would be interested to know what you all think. I know I rambled on this recording, but I saw this last night and it was like so much. And I thought that it could have been a good episode, but it should have been, the storyline should have been carried out a little bit further in maybe 3-4 more episodes. So anyway, yeah, or some of this stuff they could have held over until next season, to be completely honest with you, because this episode kind of seemed like a filler episode. But anyway, thank you for tuning in, and I hope I did not cause any confusion. Check y'all later. Bye-bye.